did the
Wait a second.
everything we're talking right now will be already
I'm
live.
so sorry. Give me just a second here. App. I can't. I got something happened and I need to fix
Just letting you know,
I can't. My sales page is down and I need to figure out what the heck happened. Why my sales page is
just
down.
letting you know
I think
it's already live on YouTube.
I.
So
Oh, we're
everything
live right now on YouTube.
yes, live on
Okay.
YouTube. On YouTube, it will be more views
Give
for
me a
it.
few minutes. I gotta like at least give me another 30 seconds. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, it's fine.
Okay.
Just wanted to make
Sorry,
sure.
everybody's watching. I had my credit card stolen, so I got a new credit card. And the problem with the new credit card is that I forget about all the auto pays that happen. And I didn't pay my bill. So my website to buy at the end of this class is down because it was up this morning, but somehow between this morning and now my credit card got updated and I was like, oh shit, I forgot to put the new credit card in.
I feel your pain. This pain is
Like,
happening to
that's
me
a
right
real
now.
stupid mistake, but like, okay, do you realize how many places you have auto pay on? Like, I mean, come on. Also, it's
Yeah.
such a nightmare to have your credit card stolen.
You know, some credit cards, they're like replacing your virtual number, but the merchant's still able to try to bill you. And I have one of the credit cards that keep being billed, and
Yeah.
merchant keep rejecting their payment,
Okay.
their charge, but they still replacing my number every single time. I'm like, that's so stupid.
It is
You
so
replace
annoying.
you replace the number, you shouldn't be able to um you shouldn't be able to charge. Okay, we have
Okay, well, I'm good now because I paid my bill.
good for
So
you.
about all that drama, y'all.
Okay, let me make sure you're able to share the screen and then
I'm
I
glad
will
I opened it because otherwise people are gonna be like, dude, it doesn't work. Like, because it doesn't have hosting right now because
it's working now. Okay, cool. So yeah, we can go live because
Okay,
it's
let's do
2
it.
p.m. and we have people in the room and they will start entering the room
Yahoo.
in like a couple
I have
seconds.
products ready and we're good to go.
Okay, great.
Can't believe that was on YouTube Live.
All this, listen, I will cut it. I
No,
will
no,
cut
it's
it.
real life, man. It's real life. Let them see it. Just put a note on the front that says like fast forward to such and such.
I will. Okay, let me make sure we're actually recording this whole thing. Yeah, we're recording from the
Okay.
beginning. And
We're
as
live.
always, we have our followers here and they're joining Zoom. We'll give it like 30 seconds because
Should
Zoom
we
wants
tell them what happened while we were live if they
yeah, while they're fun.
Okay, y'all. So you guys, if you're ever when you guys are running your own businesses, do you guys ever feel like I can't get it right no matter what I do? I just can't get it right. Okay. I want you to know, even people who've been doing this for 10 years, who've been making sales pages for 10 years, even we sometimes can't get it right. So I had my credit card stolen like, 8 days ago. I used it at a like fast food place. And when they used the credit card, it like copied the number. Does that make sense? And next thing you know, I was buying things in Canada, and I don't live in Canada, and I haven't been in Canada. And so, anyways, my credit card, I had to close the credit card, and but then I'm still finding all the places where I have bills that I are connected to that credit card that I don't think are connected to that credit card. So, anyways, I had to turn on my credit card to make it where I could even be here with you guys today. So, if you're watching on YouTube, watching us live, you got to see me like be like, oh shoot, wait a few minutes, I gotta turn on my credit
Yeah,
card.
that was off script completely. So anyway, anyhow, we are on time today. And guys, Isabella reads with Ecom Product Finders, and it's weird to like see this background. It's not virtual, it's real, it's all subtles. And as you know, I'm very into the equestrian business right now. So I am clearly streaming from
Your
the
store
back.
sells horse stuff too, don't you? On Amazon?
No, not yet. Not
Okay.
yet. I'm really looking into horse products a lot, and I'm talking to suppliers from China about different type of the products because apparently in the equestrian industry, people are not marketing the products correctly, and normal buyers, normal shoppers, they cannot find products they want to purchase because all these products like just one picture without any explanation. But if you'll combine person that knows how to sell on Amazon, what to sell on Amazon, how to deliver it to people, you kind of have it, you have a chance to succeed.
You're
So yeah,
saying you're in a great market.
I am. So, and in the horse business, I just want to tell you guys, you can't, horse business is poor. Like people can't make money off like horse programs. It's something that I just recently launched, knowing that I will not make a lot of money. But people are making money. Those people that are making money in horse business, those are that are serving horses. So it's like supplements, saddles, taking care of horses' hooves, horses' fur, horses' mane, and etc. So people that own horses will never make money, but people that are taking care of horses, those people that will make money. But anyway, anyhow, no way my children ride a horse. My children are riding the horses. Actually, while I'm talking to you here, they are riding right there. Anyway, the webinar, guys, today is about scaling and launching products on Amazon by using funnels. Everyone is getting sick of, oh my God, PPC is so expensive. What should I do? PPC is getting expensive. Amazon fees are getting expensive. We keep trading our time to paying more fees, trying to keep the prices affordable for our clients, for our shoppers, which is also not the best way to go about it. So how can we figure out the way to win? Because entrepreneurs, what do? They are finding the way to win. I have here today Rachel Miller. She's one of my favorite people, not just mine, a lot of industries and a lot of big people, not just on Amazon, just top 1%, top 0.5% entrepreneurs love Rachel Miller a lot. She is very energized, very positive. She's talking a lot and she's delivering information in a way how you can receive. So today we're going to talk how to launch your product on Amazon and scale with funnels where you don't have to spend time and money on PPC long term, and you will have to invest into traffic short term and have your clients with you forever. Keep buying and being excited about your product. So if you're ready, if you're excited, please drop in the chat how you are excited and ready. Say a lot of yeses and a lot of positive
And
stuff.
I would like to know what's a bigger like pain point for you when you're launching your Amazon products. Is it PPC prices and the fact that they're going up and up and up? Or is it the tech? As in, like, you already did all the product development. Now you have to figure out how to make an ad, how to create the audience, how to make the email list, how to do all those things. Like, you're like, okay, PPC is not my problem. My problem is the actual, like, nutty gritty bolts of what I need to do. So I want you guys to let me know which one of these is your biggest pain point in the comments, because we're going to kind of tweak this presentation to you. It's not a canned presentation. I don't read from slides. I like just talk to you straight. And so yeah, I can't wait to see. Okay, so some people are saying tech. Keep those comments coming. I got Joan so far. I need the rest of you to let me know what you're PPC. Okay.
We can also run the poll, but I can tell you from my perspective, it can be tech, PPC and tech is pack. So it can be tech, it can be PPC, and sometimes people are literally stuck. They don't know what they don't know.
Yeah.
They're like, and a lot of sellers, they cannot replicate their experience of successful launch from the past, because what we've been doing in the past, we've been giving away the products, getting a lot of reviews, and boom, magic was happening, right? It's not the day-to-day. Magic is not happening in just seconds. We have to work for this magic. We have to create all this magic wands and magic buttons. So yeah, a lot of people are saying both tech, PPC, generally speaking, both. So let's rolling. And Rachel, the floor is yours.
Okay, so we have 4 different stages of your funnels. So we have 4 different stages, and I'm a doodler, but I'm not that great of a doodler. So you got to give me a lot of grace if my pictures are coming out right, or if I have a spelling error. Okay, we have 4 different stages. The first stage is your pre-launch. Okay, so this is your waitlist stage. The waitlist stage. This is when you're collecting the email addresses of your people. This is where you're collecting the phone numbers of your people. This is where you're collecting the people who want to buy your product, but they haven't bought it yet. Okay, but you need a way to contact them to let them know when your product goes live. So you've got the waitlist stage, and your goal right now is to just collect their contact information. So in my products, I sold a kitchen. I can't remember, like, I think it was like a kitchen. There was like a cookbook and a da-da-da-da. But I created a wait list. And in my wait list, one of the things I sold was this, or gave away. I actually sold it. I sold it for like $3.99 because I wanted my ads to be free. So I wanted my ads to pay for bringing in my leads and bringing in the phone numbers of the people that I tell them whenever my product released. So I gave them these magnets, and it was the cost of sending the magnet plus the ad. So I think it was like $3.99 or $4.99 for the magnet. And this basically just says like, oh, if you don't have 1 pint equals 2 cups. If you don't have a cup of oil, use butter or anyways, just it's actually a thing. Okay. So this was one of mine. So everything that I'm teaching you guys, and like me and Isabel, we both have done this work. We've done the work. We've collected our leads. We've done the work. So we have the ability to tell you, and I'll show you a couple of my products that I've done with. Okay. So the first stage is the waitlist stage. The second stage is the shortest stage, and it's the launch stage. In this stage, your goal is to get sales. So your goal is to get that initial selling, but it's also to get the bestseller rank. Okay. So what I mean by that is your goal is to get, if you're an author and you're writing a book on Amazon, you want to get it where it's on the top listing of that book. If it's not a book, you want to get above the fold. So you want to be one of the top in the fold whenever you scroll and find it. Like last week, was it last week? No, it was the week before last week. I was talking to an Amazon seller and they're like, why do I need anything? I don't need emails. I don't need phone numbers. I'm not on social media. I don't think I want to do social media. I just post my product on Amazon and everyone's going to buy it. I was like, well, how's that working for you? She's like, well, my product isn't listed yet. I was like, okay. And what's your product going to be? It's tea in a cup. Okay. So I looked it up. There's like 878 different people selling tea that's in the bottom of a cup and you pour the water into the cup and it like makes the tea in the same cup and then you throw the cup away with the tea. Like, yeah, okay, great idea, awesome. But 878 people thought of that and 878 different brands are selling that on Amazon. So there's no way you can get to the top ranking where people are searching for tea that's in a cup already. If you don't use these tactics. So you can't just it's not a hope and a pray. I can't just put things on Amazon and expect it to take off. We need to do some strategies. So the first strategy is build a wait list. That usually takes, oh guys, this is going to stink. If you guys ready for a little bit of pain point here, this usually takes 4 to 6 weeks. It's going to take 4 to 6 weeks to build your wait list. If you're expecting this to be an instant process, it's not going to be instant unless you have a ton of money you're going to spend on it. Isabella, how long have your launches lasted in your waitlist launches? How long did those last for you?
So we've been doing waitlist actually in October, and we crushed the launch for 100 grand.
So October to now?
No, October to December. Yeah, answer your question.
So that's about 4 to 6 weeks in there, right?
Yes. So yeah, we started, I believe, at the end of October, and then the launch was right after Black Friday. So
with if it's longer than 6 weeks, there needs to be like the people will forget about this launch. So you can't really be longer than 6 weeks because you're going to fall off the face of like their memory. You can still build an audience, but you can't do our product is coming. If it's shorter than 4 weeks, you don't have enough time to test ads. You don't have enough time to scale. You don't have enough time to bring on people. So plan on it taking 4 to 6 weeks. Then your launch is when you're saying, it's here, guys. It's here. It's here. It's here. Okay. This should be 7 to 14 days. This is when you're saying, buy now and help me get the product on the top. Help me. We're going to all buy into this week. We're going to get a ranking. We're going to have a special bonus that happens if you sign up in the launch period. That's the launch week. And then after that, there's 2 more stages. 2 more stages. This is the prove it stage. And then we have the scale it. In both of these stages, our goal is to sell. But remember back here where our goal is to sell and get bestsellers. Here, our goal is to sell and find out our margins. Because at this point, sometimes in our launch, we're willing to do it at a loss, or we're trying to figure out what things are. We're trying to figure out what our costs are. We think the product is going to work this way, but we don't know.
Don't discount much when you're selling in the very beginning. You have to be profitable.
Because you're going to have big problems back here, okay?
Right.
So
yes.
but you're going to find out, you're going to prove what works. You're going to prove that this marketing messaging works. You're going to prove that this price point works. You're going to prove that these ads work. You're going to prove that, hey, your supplier, this actually happened to me. It's great. Your supplier sent you, okay, guys, they're all tangled mess. Sorry, they're a mess. I'll untangle them eventually. But I sold essential oil jewelry on Amazon, and you can't see it right now, but this little ring right here caused us so many problems, and how it's soldered to this. It worked. The first batch that we got was great, but then we had some quality assurance issues with future batches. So I had to prove not only my marketing of my product, but also the whole funnel and the whole fulfillment system and all of those things. So this is your prove it system. Your goal here is, yes, sales, but also hooks, marketing, and fulfillment. So our goal here is to make sure our hooks are solid, that we have a marketing, like we can market it, and we have fulfillment nailed down. So now we can scale it. If we don't have our fulfillment, where now we have all the KPIs outlined the right way the first time, then we're not going to be able to scale it effectively. Okay. Then the scaling one, our goal here is to get sales, but also to get a lookalike audience. So our goal here is, okay, we found out there's 800 people that buy vitamins. Okay, this morning I bought fish oil vitamins because my nutritionist told me I needed more omega-3s according to my whatever levels. So I went on Amazon and I bought some fish oil vitamins. Well, that's great. I bought fish oil vitamins. But what you need to do at this stage is you need to have an audience that you can then remarket to. Because you don't want to, as the supplement seller for essential oil, not essential oils, fish oil. For fish oil, you don't want to just have me. You want to find all the other people who are like me and maybe perimenopause, and their nutritionists are saying, oh, you don't have enough omega-3s in your diet. And you thought the people who wanted omega-3s were families with XYZ or boys who are working on their muscles. And now you realize, wait a minute, we want actually people just like Rachel. Okay, and with the buying habits of Rachel. So you're going to create a lookalike audience at this time. Now, here's a little secret for us. The transition stage can take between 3 months and 6 months. If it's taking longer than 6 months, you're dawdling. Procrastination is not perfection, and you're not going to find, you're sending yourself in a circle, move on to another product, maybe. If it's shorter than 3 months, did you really test it? Did you find all the chinks in that armor? Okay, so prove it stage. Scale it stage is for forever. Because you're going to continually bring yourself in and out of the scale and the prove it stage. So essentially, you're going to scale it. And then as you scale it, you're going to find something else. You're going to find a different hook. You're going to find something wrong with, or another product that people are going to want in addition to yours. You're going to find that your product also works with another audience. So this is a cycle that you're going to go in and out of scale and in and out of proving it. Okay, so here's our funnels, or here's our stages of growth. Now, in all of these stages, we need traffic. We need traffic. What kind of traffic do we need in the waitlist stage? In the waitlist stage, our traffic is,
if it's gonna be a word for like making these drawings during the webinar, I don't know anyone else who is doing better than you do. You're like sticker.
Oh, it's messy though. Come on, girl.
But it's so cute.
It's my system. It's crazy. Okay. Are you guys cool with me? Keep going. Am I good? Okay. So the traffic that you need during the waitlist stage is cold traffic. They don't know that you exist, and your goal is to get them onto your email list. Your traffic during the launch is your warm traffic. You got them onto your email list so you could sell to them. You're not, like, it's okay if they unsubscribe. It meant that they weren't supposed to be for you. You want as many people to be your buyers. So you're going to pitch them and pitch them and pitch them and sell to them and sell to them and sell to them. That you're going to send like 7+ emails to them, at least. Okay. You're going to send ads. And let's say times 7 too. Okay. In the prove it stage, you're going to do cold and warm. And in the scaling stage, our traffic is going to be lookalike traffic. Now, let me go into each type of traffic a little bit. In the cold stage, this means you need to start creating a Facebook page about the topic that your people are excited about. Now, I'm going to show you guys a tool in a little bit that'll actually create your social media content for you. And everyone that's on will get 100 social media posts made for you for your product at the end of this call. So stay on until the end because we're not going to give you the link until the absolute end. And you can get free social media posts that will help you attract your cold audience. And it can be written for saddles, for essential oils, for fish oil, for markers. I don't know. You name it, it can make it. Okay, so cold audience, you need to have a social media account. So if you've already got your product live, then you might be ready for this one, which is warm. If you have more than 1,000 people on your cold list, now it's time to sell to them. If you have 100 people, start selling to them. But if you have 1,000, you definitely have to. So somewhere between 50 emails and 1,000 emails, you better be able to turn on your launch. So your goal during that 4 to 6 weeks, excuse me, is to get 1,000 emails so you can nail that list. Okay, then your warm audience, this is where you run an ad only to your engaged followers. This is where you send emails to your engaged lists. This is where you say, hey, you told us you wanted this product in the wait list. We're going to give it to you right now. Come sign up. Then we've got cold plus warm. This basically means you use organic traffic. You take your top post about your social media on social media about your product. You take your top post, you don't have any links in that post initially, and you change it. So once it has 50 people who've engaged on it, you turn it on into an ad, and now you've got cold and warm merging together, and Facebook will go and find the people to sign up for your product on Amazon for you. We did that with one of our products. We went through this whole system here. We built one funnel for this. Oh, one funnel here, one funnel here. We drove traffic through that system, and we had a $3 million launch on Amazon. Of one of our books, we did 3.5 million, and the majority of that, I think it was like 2.7 million of that was done in the first month that product was out. So I would love for you guys to do that same thing where you go, step one, you build a wait list. We spent 6 weeks building our wait list. Then step two, you want to target that wait list. So I wanted to make sure when my product launched on Amazon that day, I wanted to have pre-orders waiting. I wanted to have 100 new sales in the first hour. I wanted to have a lot of sales ongoing. And then I wanted to have cold and warm traffic that I brought them into a VIP group. And then I brought them into a review funnel. So in each of these, we have different funnels. Are you still with me? Am I going too fast? I tend to go really, really fast. I see there's 51 of you still here. So you guys with me? Okay.
Yeah, everybody's here and I'm full of your attention. And I'm also, you brought a very great point when you said you launched like $3.5 million dollars product on Amazon and the majority of money you got in the very beginning. And that's so true because the highest amount of revenue, guys, you are getting in the very beginning. And generally speaking, if you will nail down this process, you probably will get excited on launching new products every single time because people are buying something new where before everybody will have a chance to buy it on the market at launch, and your sales are slowing down after unless you will go to the next stage, with Rachel will also explain to you like when you're scaling. But the biggest amount is this biggest chunk you're getting in the very, very beginning. So if you
And what that does is it makes me top in the listing. And so what I was able to do, the launch that I did the most money was a book launch. I was able to get where my product was the top seller in that niche, but also in the top 100 of all products being sold in Amazon. That was a book that day. So by doing that, I was now in the search, and it was right the week, 2 weeks before Christmas, which is when people are buying things for their kids. And so what is the time that people are buying the most books for their kids? Right then. And so I was able to be in the top search. So not only was it the people I drove to my offer, which meant I didn't have to pay as much for PPC, and I didn't have to pay as much for Amazon fulfillment because it was my product and I drove the traffic and Amazon could tell. And then in addition to that, I also had Amazon not just meet my traffic, but 10x my traffic because I was the top for search. I was in the top of the search phrases. Okay, so So we've got waitlist. Now in each one of these, there's different types of funnels that you want to make. So this is going to sound like a lot. It's going to sound like a lot if you have to make them all the hard way. Okay. Like, so remember earlier when I said we got PPC, or I don't know wherever the post-it went, PPC or tech. This sounds complicated. In the old way I did this, it took me like 3 months to set up my product launch. Because I had to create every single one of these funnels. I had to create all of the emails for each sequence. I had to create all of the ads. And let me just say, I was exhausted by the time I was done. And I still had to talk about this book like I loved the thing, when frankly, at that point, I was so sick of the thing. But we've got a tool now that can make all of these funnels for you literally in an afternoon. And I will actually do it with you if you get stuck. Like I'm actually like, that's.
I would not even say in the afternoon. Not last time, 2 times before when we saw each other. Like I'm saying, like we saw each other a month ago, and before that, and then in July. So when I was flying, from where we were, Colorado Springs, I
Yes,
met.
that's where we were.
Yeah, I met Rachel in the airport, and we literally sat at the airport lounge, and within 4 minutes, she created a funnel for me.
Yeah.
And it's really
It was
wild. I was
4 minutes, and I
posting
think in 30 minets it was even perfect. And like you were
in 30
launching
minutes,
it.
it was perfect. Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you want to showcase it for everybody, that will be great. I'll let you permissions
Yeah.
to
I'm
share.
still going to walk through the different types of funnels, and then we'll make one, and I'll actually make one with somebody's product. So if somebody wants to put their product in the comments, I'll pull your product and we'll make it for you. So the first funnel that you're going to want is a wait list. Now, what is a funnel? It's a landing page on like a website page that you drive people to, and they give you their contact information. So this funnel says, want to get my product, get on my wait list by giving me your email address and phone number, and I will contact you when our product is available. So that's the first one, is the wait list. The next one you're going to need, and this is when you launch them. Okay, so this one we launch during the waitlist stage. Next one is the funnel is a product feature funnel. The product feature funnel we launch during the launch. So that way, hey guys, you can buy this today. So we want to say, hey, here's the product. You can actually launch it a little bit ahead of time because you can get the pre-orders too. So you can go from waitlist, but collect the waitlist before you have the pre-orders. The day or 3 before, you can have a pre-order and get it now. Don't do it more than 3 days because people get really fussy if they don't get it shipped to them fast. So we got bit in the butt because people refunded when they got a pre-order because they didn't get it fast enough. And they were like, they didn't understand why it didn't ship to them. And so we got a lot of like, it didn't ship when I ordered it. And I'm like, well, you pre-ordered it. So anyways, I learned my lesson. Only turn on pre-orders right beforehand. So we've got waitlist, then we've got our product feature page. Then this is one of my favorite ones, funnel inserts, the insert funnel. This is where you put an insert into your product. So remember I showed you guys about my essential oil jewelry? Inside my funnel, I actually had, okay, they're not coming out, but I had these inserts, and the inserts had a QR code that drove people to my website so I could remarket to my people and say, hey, you need to use this product again. And in all my products, I try to have a consumable. That's something where they have to come back and get more of XYZ from me. And I make this a bonus, but that's just a little tip for you because you want them to buy again through your link, not through going to Amazon and looking for their orders, because if you use Amazon directly, you're going to pay more for that person. So, okay, so I have consumables and I tell them where they can get more in one of these little things inside. Okay, it's stuck. That's a product insert funnel. So we've got a product feature funnel. We've got a product insert funnel. Then in the bonus, we also have a funnel bonus, a bonus funnel. This means during the launch, if they buy, not only do they get the essential oil jewelry and they get the essential oil leather inserts, they also get the essential oil recipe guide so they can have an amazing smelling house to go along with it. So I make a bonus that they can only get during launch week. Because how many of us are like, I really love that jewelry. That's awesome. I've always wanted to have essential oil jewelry. I've always wanted that. So I am just going to buy this later though. You need to get over the later hurdle with people when you're on launch week, and giving them a bonus that they can get right now if they sign up right now is a way to get over that hurdle. Okay, so we got the bonus funnel. Then in the prove it stage, I like to have a VIP funnel because now that they've bought it, they're on the in crowd. They've proven to me they're an essential oil fanatic, and I want to put them into a crowd where they can talk to each other. And by talking to each other, they feel more brand connection, more brand affinity with me. And whenever I make an ad, remember I'm doing cold plus warm. I do a cold ad, I might drop it in there for them to engage on that ad. I might share it into my VIP community so they have some type of engagement. So now I'm telling Facebook or wherever the place is, these people wanted my product. Go find people just like them. Okay, next funnel. To scale, I want a funnel for reviews and I want a funnel for upsells. Now, I told you guys about my essential oil jewelry, right? That I sold essential oil jewelry. What I didn't tell you is that I actually used my essential oil jewelry line on Amazon because I wanted to capture leads of people who were buying essential oil jewelry so I can move them into my downline. I wasn't allowed to poach from another person's downline, but I was able to sell essential oil to the other people's downline, essential oil jewelry to the other people's downline, and then by them getting into that other downline, say, my downline's awesome. Here's the things that we have as bonuses in my downline. And so we were able to, like, I got awards for being like, I think we were the fastest growing downline. And then I ended up selling it for $1 because the FDA, because one of my people said that essential oils cure Ebola. And so that was a bad idea. I learned a lot of lessons. Okay, but I want you to think of scaling as in what can I use this product for? Once I have this product, how do I get more money from that person who bought from me? And more money could be you buy another piece of jewelry. More money could be you buy the little leather things that go inside the jewelry. So now you have more scent packs. It could be get on my downline and become an oil salesperson and sell essential oils to your friends and family. Or guys, I actually got snuckered into an upsell. The smartest upsell I've ever saw was this one. This is an anatomically correct Post-it note pack, and it's got a brain on it. I was offered a steak dinner with a local rep in an insert on this pack if I got on a phone call with them. Now, the way I got this, and I got the insert that said, would you like to have a steak dinner after a phone call with one of our reps, was because I didn't buy one brain Post-it note pack. I bought 50 or 70 of them. I bought a giant box. And because I'm a geek and I thought it'd be really funny to hand them out for whatever. I don't remember what I was doing with them, but I thought it'd be really funny. I think I was speaking at an event and I wanted to tell people to use their brain. So I bought like 100 of them for all the seats at the event. Like, I think that was how I was going to do it. I don't remember what I was doing, but there was something with marketing I was going to do with these brain things. Okay, whatever. I thought it was brilliant because who buys 100 Post-it note packs of a brain? Somebody who works at a surgeon's office. They wanted me to go out on a steak dinner with them because they wanted to learn more about my practice and how they could sell me neurosurgery tools. Okay? This was not the product they were selling. They could care less that I bought these. They were using this to find where are the neurosurgeons at in the world. We want to get in front of the neurosurgeons and their office staff because we want to sell them XYZ equipment that's going to be $3 million equipment. So they were willing to give me a steak dinner, which I was like, dude, I'm not going out to dinner with a surgical rep. Like, who does that? Like, why would I want to go out to dinner with a surgical rep? And then later on, the marketer in me is like, why did I throw out that insert? That would have been the coolest insert to keep. Because I need more crap in my life. No, that's not true. Okay. Anyways, I want you to think what else can your product, so don't just think of Amazon as in a one-time sale. Like the girl I was talking to who sells tea. You don't want to think of it as a one-time sale. Your sale is not selling tea in a cup. Your sale is this whole slew of products, this whole like ecosystem that you're building off of Amazon. It doesn't work though if you don't have traffic, if you don't know the stages, and if you don't have funnels. Isabel, did I miss anything? Okay, so are you guys ready? They're laughing at me. Okay. Okay, so next, I
While
want to show.
everybody's laughing, Greg had a question, a very intimate, personal question to you
Okay.
that would sound like this. Which brand of coffee does Rachel use? Because I need that energy.
It's a mushroom coffee. I love mushroom coffee. I actually love all mushrooms. Um, like it's not Rise because Rise doesn't have like enough of a coffee flavor, but it is an actual mushroom coffee. It I want to call it. It's like
It's probably
it's the
lion mane or something like this.
yes. It's got lion mane, ashwanga,
But
and
you
da, da,
know,
da,
when
da.
you said
It's the
shrooms,
orange bag.
coffee with shrooms,
And I don't drink one cup. I drink like six.
Greg, you're welcome. Greg is next for my webinar, and I mean, not today, we're doing webinar on the same time with Greg in a week. So he wants to make sure he's not doing worse than you. That's why he's gonna be prepared with the same amount of coffee, Greg,
I
like you
everyone
viral.
tells me to slow down and I just can't. So I'm sorry. I know that's bothered before, but what good news is whenever you rewatch it, you can turn it down to 85% and it's gonna be good. You get more for
Anyway,
your money that way.
yeah, anyway, keep
So,
going, girl.
okay, instructions in clear. I just took a bunch of psychedelic mushrooms. No, I don't do psychedelic mushrooms, although I'm not opposed to it. It's just I haven't. They're like lion's mane, ashwanga, reishi. Anyways, I really enjoy those. And I love all mushrooms. Actually, when I grow up, I actually want to invest in a mushroom farm. So if you know anybody that has a mushroom farm and is looking for an investor, it's on my bucket list of businesses I'm going to one day own.
Listen, I think you should talk to Perry Belcher about it because he's definitely down to grow anything that is out there that is not relevant or related to AI.
Well, then we can both have our mushroom farm while we work in AI.
Yeah, then Greg will come and brew his coffee before our webinar.
I love it. I love it. I
Yeah.
love it. Okay. So the secret though is that you need these funnels. Now, what I want you to know is that you don't have to spend a ton of time making these funnels. So in the comments, we are talking about coffee, and I'm going to actually use my favorite kind of coffee as an example. So I'm going to open up Amazon right now. I'm going to share my screen as soon as I can get this up here. I'm sharing my screen now, and I'm going to open up Amazon, and I'm going to look for my coffee. And you can, oh, there it is. I told you guys it was the orange one. That's the one I buy. I'm going to go up here and I'm going to grab its link and I'm going to create, let's see, which one should I make first? I'm going to create, let's do, the product feature is like the fastest one to make. So I'm going to make that one
We
first.
also have a couple people. Joanne asked about journal product, and Autumn asked about multivitamin and mineral capsules.
Awesome. So I'm going to make the product feature first with my favorite coffee. And then after that, I'm going to make another funnel from this list with mineral capsules, multiple vitamin and mineral capsules. So let's get started. I want to show you how we overthink it. We overthink this process and we think it's super complicated when really it's just a checklist, okay? What checklist is you need to create emails, you need to create ads, social media posts, and you need to create your funnel. You need to create emails, you need to create funnels, and you need to create some ads. You need to create social media. That's each stage has different funnels, different social media posts, and different ads and emails. But they're a formula. Once you've made it once, you just turn on the next stage and you make another set of emails, make another set of social media posts, and you're off and running. And AI can now make all of those for you. So I'm going to go back in here and we're sharing the screen. I'm going to go and grab that link and we're going to make this for us really quickly here, just to show you how fast you can make it. And it's going to pull up my data from my Amazon listing. So you may have a pre-order link, but you're not going to share that link until it's live. But you can still use it to write your sales page. Okay, it takes a few moments here.
It just didn't take mushrooms before that. That's why it's like low in energy.
Yeah, it didn't take its mushrooms, huh? It seriously is good coffee. I really, really like that coffee. I actually got it as a gift from one of my team members. They sent it to me for Christmas. They sent me 30 was it 30? I think it was 30 different types of coffee because they'd been working for me for 30 months. So they sent me 30 brands of coffee. And this was my favorite.
Guys, you're dropping questions into the chat. Could you please drop all of them in Q&A, and we will cover every single one of them right after the content will be over. So after Rachel will finish with the content, we will cover every single one of them. Make sure you drop every single question you have, because while we're going with the presentation, you might forget something.
Okay, I just realized I was putting the link in with a question mark at the end, and so the link is being all funky. So I'm going to go in and I'm going to edit the link to take that off. So, okay, copying in, hit F5 to hard refresh. Okie dokie, and give it a second here. And you get to see my brain, and it has everything open at once. Okay, so I'm going to go into the web page builder. I'm going to choose that I'm going to create a product. Then I'm going to tell my funnel builder that my product is currently on Amazon. Then I'm going to post the link and let it auto-populate, and it should pull up the data from Amazon directly. This is the product that I'm featuring, and you can see here it's got product details, it's got an about me, why should we ever combine mushrooms with coffee, elevated, yada, yada, yada. It has significant, like it has different details about it. I'm now going to go in and see. It should pull it up. Come on. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Let's see if we can make it go faster. Oh, Lordy. Do, 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 do. I started it up again. Usually it goes really fast.
How every single, and it's not happening just to you. Every single time not every single time, but 8 out of 10 when I'm showcasing something deciding is not to work at the moment when I'm showcasing.
It's just going so slow. Oh, I'm about to give up on it, guys. I want you to know it's probably that we're on Zoom at the same time. Huh?
Yeah, one of your clients is saying that it's not normally doing this slow.
No,
Usually
it's probably a Zoom and Facebook issue. I should have like pre-filmed it for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna hit F5 and we're just gonna go and make one based off the product without putting it from Amazon. Yeah. So I'm gonna do think mushroom coffee, and I'm just gonna copy. And here's the thing too, I can do this just as fast if I'm handwriting the whole dang thing. Like it's still fast. I'm gonna go in and grab my product descriptions. Okay, I'm going to copy that, stick that in there, product specification. I'm going to choose an image, and we're going to go back in. I'm going to open those images up, save image as coffee. Then I'm going to save the next one, coffee 2, and I'm going to do one more image, coffee 3. Okay, so I've got my images now, and I'm going to go in and upload those images. So we're got image 1, image 2, and then I'm going to say, make my offer page. Oh, for crying out loud. And it should be instant even now, guys. It should be up by now. Oh, Isabella. I don't know why it's not letting me.
magic.
Okay, I have people in here who already do this. Anna, do you want to share your screen? Maybe it's not as slow for Anna because it works this fast. I don't know why it's so slow this time, but typically, guys, it's freaking instant.
It is because I use it and it is super fast. Let me see if I can do it on my end.
Okay.
Page.
I don't know what's going on, why it's so slow for me right now. Maybe it's my computer needs to restart.
Guys, don't go anywhere. We'll quickly check out.
It's still, yeah, it's still stuck. All my screens are stuck. To be completely honest, they're all stuck.
Do you want to just reload your computer and come back?
Yeah, I'll see if I can leave and come back and see if that fixes it. I'll be right back.
Okay, sounds good. And while Rachel is coming back, I will quickly update you guys on some things. So when we've been doing webinar with Rachel probably a couple months ago, she was showcasing how you can use page wheel to do the crowdfunding campaign. So which is pretty much same way as you are doing pre-launch when you're launching products. So it really doesn't matter if you're doing it for crowdfunding or you're doing the pre-launch. The way how you're approaching it is that you are going into the system, adding the information about your product, and AI that she pre-built in her system is doing all of it in seconds, tailoring pain points of the product, how to approach your customer, how to communicate this product to your client. Because let's be very clear, you cannot rely on your expertise, you cannot rely on your personal opinion, knowing what your shopper and customer is actually seeking for. But AI can, because AI is gathering a lot of information from outside, and Rachel was able to tailor her AI and her system the way how it does not require a lot of reiterations and adjustments to the process. So it's generally speaking, I want to sell iPhones, and the system is building for you the whole funnel by letting you know this is the way how you sell it, this is the way how you are approaching your clients, this is the way how you talk to them, this is the way you're making them excited, this is the way you are pushing them to the sale without being really overselling person, right? Because if I will send you the email saying like, hey, who's here, like Joanne, you have to buy my product today, you'll say like, why should I? You will be hesitant, you probably unsubscribe. The way how Pagewell is structuring the process and the copy is the same way how the human will structure, with the high level of expertise in marketing. And on top of this, when your copy is structured for your funnel, with pretty much one click, you can generate Facebook ads and social media posts that will be appealing to the same shoppers, but through other channels. So if it does make sense, and let me quickly look at your questions. We have, oh my God, we have so many questions here. While you guys are, while we're waiting for Rachel, I will quickly cover some of them. If is each funnel a separate web page? Should be yes or no, because when you create a funnel, you can build a funnel that is coming. For example, you have a funnel for pre-launch, and then they're using the same list, and you're creating a funnel for different events, so they don't have to sign up anywhere else, because the web page serves the purpose of getting people on a list, and you're creating funnel based on the sequence of your event. So I hope it makes sense. Then Snover is asking, I know you're talking about Amazon specifically, but does it work for other e-commerce sites like Etsy or print on demand? It really doesn't matter. If you're selling on Amazon, off Amazon, on Etsy, on Shopify, on Walmart, on your website, it really doesn't matter. Funnel is always the same. More than, you can collect the payments on Rachel's platform as well. You're using the word launch. Does that mean it's not currently listed for sale? Usually, yes. When you're launching the product, you're doing the pre-launch campaign, which is like Rachel was mentioning, it's starting 4 to 6 weeks prior. So, for example, to my knowledge, Diana is um, launching her product probably, I would say, by April. So if her product right now is in production 2 weeks from today, she's supposed to start working actively on her funnel, and she's back. I covered a couple questions, which is first and second one, but I will let you cover them later as well.
Unfortunately, I still can't get my computer wants to restart all the things, so I can't get live on all the parts. I'm so sorry, guys. So I think like that was the training part, and then I was gonna demo the software. What I can do is I can give all of your people a private one-on-one, like tomorrow or the next day, or once I do all my
53
restarting thing.
people one-on-one, are you crazy.
Well, I mean, it's 51 of them. I mean, I can't imagine you guys are all actually going to take me up on it, but I will try my darndest. And yeah, if that means I can show you guys when my computer has been restarted and all the things, then yeah, that's what we do.
I mean, it's very generous of you. How many of you guys want to have one-on-one? Please say I in the chat.
And I'll
Uh,
make it for you guys. And I'm sorry, it's a technical thing on my end. It's been the day for that today. So,
well, yeah, I mean that what works. Like Natalie is actually in the process of launching her product with us.
oh, perfect. I can do one for her. And then I can
Yeah,
even record it for the rest of you guys. So yeah, everybody who
she
wants it,
probably
like
would
leave it.
not want to share her product with others,
Oh
knowing.
yeah, no worries. Yeah, no
Yeah,
worries. I can make
yeah,
it just for those people.
yeah,
Yeah, I
but
wasn't thinking that through.
yeah, Molly wants it, Joanne wants it,
Okay.
Bunny, yeah, it's okay. I
I'm
can
making a list. So we got Molly.
Molly, Bunny, Nova, Rachel. I'm happy to help. Yes, please, Antoinetta. Antoinetta, hold on. I think she's also our client. I think I saw her on the list. Yeah, she's. I think we
Nice.
developed the product for her as well. Um, Tony M, 100%. Guillermo, his product actually been found yesterday, so we have to. He even doesn't know about his product yet, but I do.
Ooh.
His product is phenomenal. If he will approach his product correctly, he will just crush it because a lot of sellers are not doing a good job with what he's about to
Is he at
sell.
a special niche? I love that.
He is his product is a very niche, but his product is being sold like Me Too products and like copycats, so nobody's really trying to differentiate it. And there is a way to make this product different and really crush the market.
Ooh.
Khalid, one of the biggest sellers in Jordan. You definitely want to help him out because his product is already crushing on Amazon, and I'm sure his new
Yes.
product is gonna crush too. Charlotte from I believe Australia, if I'm not mixing up anything, you will have to meet with her probably when.
Okay, so I've got Molly, Bunny, Antoine, Khalid. Actually, let me give you my Facebook profile, and then you guys can go on in and you can message me, and we'll get a time set up. And I'll be on chat as soon as I'm done here, and I'll be on chat, and I'll set up a time with you guys. And I
Mark,
actually have almost
Eliana.
all day tomorrow open, so I can make it. I can do like probably 6 of them tomorrow, and then 6 the next week, next day.
But if all 52 wants to do it.
Then I'll do it. All 52. It might take me a week and a half, but we'll do it. Like, you guys took an hour out of your time to come today, and then my computer and I don't know if
Decided
it's
to
the
give up.
credit
Yeah.
card issues happen. I don't know what's going on, but it's been that kind of day. So I will do them for all of you. And Eileen in the comments said she would help, and I'm so grateful for you, Eileen. I will take up up on that, and we will do that for each and every one of you. Because yeah, you guys took an hour of time, and yes, I can do a pre-tape demo as well.
Awesome. And also Natalia is saying she doesn't have Facebook. Can you share your email?
Yes, I'm just really bad about email. Okay, that's my email, and I will try to respond on email. I just put it into the chat.
Yeah, and can we still go through the Q&As because we have
Yes,
a lot.
that would be
Yeah.
great. I would love that. And I'm so sorry, Isabella, that this happened.
Listen, that's not who we are. We're entrepreneurs. Entrepreneurs, what do? They're figuring it out. Every single person here is an entrepreneur. And listen, some days will be fucked up. And when they are, you have to figure it out.
You have to
And
figure it
listen,
out.
that's what we do all day long. We're figuring shit out. And this is one of them. Anyway, we're staying positive, which I love, and every single person here, I think, is
And
taking.
Anna says hers is working. So if we have time in the bottom, we'll put it in there. So,
Okay,
what was the
so
questions? And then we can pull Anna up if we have time.
okay, cool. So Paul, yeah, we can actually let me invite her first. Anna, hold on, Anna. Oh, I can't.
Let's do some of the QAs first, and then we'll pull
Yeah.
up Anna.
So Paul is asking, is each funnel a separate web page?
Yes, and you want to make one for an insert. So that's going to have a PDF that you go along with your product. Then you're going to want to have one that's for, like, you want to have a PDF one. You want to have one that's for a landing page to get people's emails. You're going to want to have one that has the bonuses for your launch. The reason why you want them to be separate websites is during your launch week, you're going to promote your bonus. But when your launch is done, do you want to rewrite your bonus next time when you're going to launch that again? So my book, I don't have it. I usually have it like right here, but it's not here right now. But like, let's say this is my friend Emma's book. So let's say my friend Emma wrote this book and she's going to make a bonus during launch week. If you buy her book, you can get her bonus checklist, whatever. She's going to want that to be her Black Friday sale in November. So she's not going to take down, like destroy her bonus launching page. She's going to just not promote it anymore. And if people sign up with a bonus, well, they just happen to get the bonus. And then in November, she has all of the content written. She has everything ready, and she just has to turn that funnel back on, turn on that promotion again, and it gets to run whenever she wants it to run a second time. So there's a benefit to having them on separate pages. And it actually means that you have less work in the long run.
Okay, next question is Snover. I know you're talking about Amazon specifically, but does it work for other e-com sites like Etsy, print on demand?
It will work on Etsy in like a week or two. Right now, it just pulls from Amazon, but we are in the it's not going to be a week or two. Let me say a month or two because it's going to take us a little while.
At the same time, if you're doing the pre-launch, it doesn't matter where you're leading people.
Oh yeah. You just where we automatically make it front based off of the URL based off of the Amazon page. We're going to have that where it'll automatically make your funnel based off of your Etsy page, but it's just not ready yet. So, but soon it will be, but you can still do it where you copy and paste the wording.
Right. So now next one is you're using the word launch. Does it mean it's not currently listed for sale?
With a launch, typically in a launch, you do have it for sale. So let me just pull these off so you can actually read it better. So in the early stage, I'm just going to take all those off. So there we go. In the early stage, you've got the wait list. This is when it's not for sale. About 3 days before it's for sale on Amazon, that's when you're going to have the pre-order sale. So you're going to give your pre-order funnel to everybody who's on your wait list. Your wait list people, typically you give them some type of bonus to be on the list and be the first to know when XYZ launches. So like if I was selling my essential oil jewelry, I would have a bonus and I would say, if you get my 30 days of cleaning your home with essential oils or your home cleaning guide of how to clean your own home with essential oils, I'm going to give you that just to get your email address because I know you're going to be the person who would also buy essential oil jewelry so you could wear your essential oils all the time. That's the wait list. I'll do the how to clean your home with essential oils and get their emails. Then right before, so 3 days before it goes live on Amazon, I'll send off a pre-order list. So that's an Amazon feature page. And so I have the waitlist page is one page. Then I have the Amazon feature page, which says pre-order or order and get your bonuses. And so now it's a product feature page with a bonus that they get during the launch week. After launch week, I keep that bonus page alive because later on, I might want to redo the whole sequence again and launch it again 3 weeks later or not 3 weeks. You want to wait like at least 3 months. Launch it again. And so then I'm going to move into a regular product feature page, which is just, hey, here's the essential oils. Here's why you want it. And I'm going to tell them to buy it with me and then go buy it on Amazon. The reason why you want to have a landing page that says, come buy it here, and they click to buy with you, you want to collect people whose name and email addresses have the intent to purchase before they go to Amazon. Because once they go to Amazon, the reality is maybe they don't want a tree. Maybe they want it to be hearts, and I don't sell hearts. I want the person who's going to buy essential oils so I can sell them my whole downline or anything else in the future, right? I want to collect that person. That's more important to me than if they like this exact piece of jewelry. Once they go to Amazon, the listing, they're going to find all the other related products and there's a chance they're going to buy somebody else. So I want to get them with the intent of buying. And that means I can collect that audience and sell them again and again. Because I know they're the person who wants to buy it. So it says complete my purchase on Amazon, but they have to actually give me their name, give me their email address, and then click, yes, I want to buy. And then it goes to Amazon's buy box to buy. So they leave your site where you collected their email and they go to Amazon and that's where they're like, yeah, add it to my cart.
Super fair. So Bonnie is asking, what is the best way to launch a book?
Ooh, same system. You get a wait list. From your wait list, you have a pre-order, and then you have a launch week where you have a special bonus. What we did is during the wait list, we were on everyone's podcast. During launch week, we did like lives. Like we actually did like a whole, like I think we called it like kids summer camp. And we did a whole like how to set up your best summer ever. Oh, that was the relaunch. So we actually did this. We actually made our launch for 2 times a year. So the first launch is right before Christmas, like the right after November. So it's like the week before November to like the first week in December. That's when we do it. We do our launch. And then the second time we launch is in May because our book was about kids' activities. When do people buy kids' activities? Grandparents, when they're thinking about what their kids would enjoy for the next year, and parents, when they found out they're going to be stuck with their kids at home and they're bored out of their minds. So those 2 times we're going to do the launches because that's when they're going to be searching for that product on Amazon. And I want to have me show up in their like feed in Amazon at that time. Okay, so in my book launch, we collected a wait list of people who were parents who might want to have kids' activities. Then on launch day, we said, go pre order it right now to get our bonuses. Then we said, okay, we're going to scale it. So, do they buy more for summer camp? Do they buy more for Christmas gifts? Do they buy more for the kids doing a science experiment? Do they buy more for crafts? Like, what are they buying more for? Once we prove what they buy, then we can turn it on and scale it and say, okay, now we're going to do this all the time. We found out when we were doing this that the people who bought this the most loved coloring pages. So awesome. Kids' activities people also do coloring and do crafts. Well, guess what we launched next? A subscription plan where you can sign up for our monthly subscription of getting a coloring page. Like every week you get 3 new coloring pages or something. I don't know, 30. I can't remember how many. It's a lot of coloring pages. But we had AI make them. So like we didn't have to like it wasn't ridiculous amounts of work because okay, so my point is book, scale, proved it. Okay, now we want to sell them again. We can sell them other people's kids' activities books. We can actually make 3 different activities books, which we did. And then we can also say, hey, what else do you want to buy? Can we get you on a subscription? And we got them onto a meal planning subscription for busy moms, and we got them into a coloring page subscription. So now that one customer became 10 different customers. And then we also sold them essential oils or toothbrushes. I did not sell them brain post-it notes because those were all mine.
Uh, Anna is asking you, what is the difference between the 2 sections in the product creation section, product description and product specification?
So they pull from Amazon. So the product description inside of Amazon, that's where you have your about the item. And then your product specifications, that's where you say, this mug is microwave safe. It's ceramic. It's keeps things warm.
It can
It's
last you 25 years.
It's
You will not
6 inches
break it.
tall, 3 inches in diameter. It's not 3 inches in diameter, but you know, it's going to tell you about your mug. It weighs half a pound if it ships to you. Okay, in Amazon here, I'll show you what I mean, guys. It's the real boring stuff in Amazon. So it's this.
Generally speaking, the features of the product that you have to put out there where Amazon will calculate your fees, and it will be easier to calculate the shipping cost, the storage fees, and like other things that are pretty boring. They're not affecting your sale usually at all because people are shopping feature wise and benefits wise, right?
Yeah. So like here, product details, this is the about the item. And then up here, you've got the specifications. It's 4 sigmatic, it's ground, it's caffeinated, it's a dark roast. Up here, I can switch and you guys get to see the things I buy. So here's like a watch. Over here, you can see this is the specifications. Specifications is right here. It's 1.85 inches. It's a Deck Life brand. It's G39 Pro. Works with Android and iOS. This is the description. Does that help? So
Yes,
typically we need both. Now, here's something interesting. This is written with lots and lots of words. So that's not the way a user purchases things. Like, right? People aren't going to go buy Android smartwatch for iPhones, make calls, 1.85 HD fitness tracker watch with blood pressure, heart rate, sleep monitor. Like,
Amazon
no,
can actually suspend you for that. Amazon can suspend you for using this spam flow of words as a
nobody
job.
likes that. So we actually, when we take this type of listing and whenever our funnel's working, which you can see it's not right now. Oh, wait, no, 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 no. Do you see this? Oh, well, there it is. I guess it is working. Okay.
Phenomenal.
Well, now it's working. Well, here, it, like, showed you a, okay. But yes, so here's when it's working, it will actually go and drop it all in here. And so you can just, it will rewrite it so it's written for human speak. But okay, do we have another question?
Yes. Here's what. Hold on page. Well, yes. Here's the question from Diana. She's asking, who can help with creating the funnel?
I will help you. Eileen said she will help you. I can, I have myself, my business partner, Holly and Janine. We're the ones who build the majority of people's funnels right now. We are hiring somebody to help us be a funnel creator. And Eileen just volunteered, so I'll probably be talking to Eileen.
Is it a part or it's not the part of the subscription?
What do you say that one more time? Sorry.
So when you're helping to build the funnel, is it the part of the subscription or you guys charging it
No,
extra?
we help everybody who's our clients. So it's in live chat. So you can go into the live chat and we will help anybody who wants to have their funnels made in live chat. We will hop on with you if possible. If I mean, like, we're all moms who are juggling our lives, but we get on live chat. I probably do like 6 or 8 calls a day where I hop on and I help one of our customers and clients get launched.
And by the way, based on what Rachel is doing, it's a commitment to the business.
Yeah.
Like, she is committing like to you guys to serve you to make everything you're doing pretty perfect and better. But the way how she's committed to her business to literally go on the call with every single person that is paying like $29 subscription a month, it's a huge commitment, and you
Well,
gotta respect that.
we have like unbelievably low churn. So while it's $26, $27 a month, I know that the
Right.
majority of our people will upsell and they'll purchase. Once they've bought 1 month worth, they're going to be like, oh my word, we actually want to pay you $47 a month. And then once they're paying $47 a month, they don't leave. So we have most of our people are with us for more than 400 days, which really means I'm doing great if I can get you to be successful. So how do I make you successful? I hop on and I literally will build it with you the first 2, 3 times.
Phenomenal. Guys, I just dropped in the chat Rachel's Facebook. If you didn't get it, please let me know. I will drop it again and I will do it a couple more times. Rachel's website, yeah, I will drop it in the chat also right now. If you want just to go and sign up without demo, you can do it right here. It's nice and easy. It's very easy to understand. I really want you to see the demo because when you're seeing the demo, you understand what you're looking for when you're building this.
Yes, yes. And actually, the people who asked if they just could have it with the demo, it's on that website. That's true. Yes.
Yeah. So if you're like really entrepreneur, you don't need anyone's help to like guide you, take your hand and walk you through. Then you can just do the self-paced and the link is right here. I don't think you really need any type of the discounts because it's $27. So you guys are all
Yeah,
wealthy
we
and
don't discount. We have
successful.
a lot of people say, well, I want to have it for free. I'm like, well, we can refund you if you don't like it, but we don't have very many refunds, but we're welcome to refund if you don't like it. But I think you can invest in your business for 27 bucks. And if
Yeah.
not,
So
you're probably not running a business and maybe we're not a good fit.
100% with that on that. So I think we covered everything we could, except
Awesome. Oh, is everything okay? Hi,
yeah,
Emma.
this noise is guys because horses are about to be fed. So you're
Oh,
witnessing the process of a real business, not the AI business. So now it's quiet. So it's because the cart with horse food is already on that side of the barn. We have two sides of the barn. Anyway, uh, I think we covered all the questions. And Rachel, you're always positive and phenomenal. And I'm very thankful and blessed that you are my friend and I can reach you on like
I love it. I love it. I love it.
Um,
Okay, I have 7 of you to follow up with. Guys, I expected a lot more than 7. So y'all, if you guys want to have me hop on and build one with you, like literally reach out to me over Facebook Messenger. I'll build one with you so you're not the only one like what's going on, and we'll make this happen for you guys.
yeah, this is Rachel's Facebook, and let me send her email to everyone here. This is her email. You can email her as well, and the link to the page will I also drop to everyone, right? Am I
Yes.
missing anything?
Yep,
And
I think I'm good. Thank you so much, Isabel.
yeah, thank you too, and I'll talk
Mwah.
to you soon.